The universe never fails to amaze us with its mind-blowing secrets and events. But this year is jam-packed with more breathtaking events than ever before, as it has got some of the most exciting and unique tricks up its sleeve. From the Venus show, slow-moving meteors to the biggest full-blood moon, 2022 is going to light up the space and make it worth the view. Hey everyone, welcome to Space Scientists. In today's video, we are going to talk about the most frightening events happening in 2022. So if you want to know more about it, then stay with us until the end of the video. And before we start the video, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell icon for more amazing videos. The Venus show. While the stars appear relatively stationary from Earth, our solar system's planets appear to dance around the night sky throughout the year. So if you want to catch the glimpse of the Venus show, look to the southeastern horizon just before the sun rises in late March through early April, and you might spot this triplanetary tango, Venus, Mars, and Saturn, as they will cluster unusually close together. To find the planets, start at the bright star Altair and follow a line straight down to a cluster of 3 bright objects near the horizon. You'll be able to track the trio each night as Saturn appears to drift closer to Mars. According to Andrew Fascas, who reports for National Geographic, that pair will draw the closest on the dawn of April 4th, when Mars and Saturn will be separated by just a half a degree of an arc, which is about the width of a full moon, and Venus will be just to their east. Spring will be a busy season for planetary meetups, so in addition to the trio, in the early morning hours before dawn on April 30th through May 1st, the bright reddish Jupiter will appear to rise within a hair's breadth of the yellow-white Venus. To see this amazing view, look to the southeast about an hour before sunrise for the best view of the close conjunction. And for an extra early treat, according to Earth Sky, viewers on the morning of April 27th will also be able to catch a glimpse of a waxing moon hanging close to the duo. Slow-moving meteors. A meteor shower is a celestial event in which a number of meteors are seen to originate from one point in the sky. These meteors are caused by streams of cosmic debris called meteoroids entering Earth's atmosphere at extremely high speeds on parallel trajectories. So, a number of meteor showers are expected to take place in 2022, though not all will be visible from Earth. Perhaps the most dramatic sky event in 2022 could come during the overnight hours of May 30th through 31st for much of North America, when our planet will be swept through a dense cloud of meteoroids expelled from the fracture of the nucleus of a small comet. This unusual cosmic interaction could result in an amazing, albeit brief display of slow-moving meteors, properly known as shooting stars, numbering in the many dozens or even hundreds per hour. Furthermore, according to Earth Sky, those who can't hunt for shooting stars on the morning of May 5th might also be able to catch some stray fireballs near dawn on May 4th or 6th. Supermoons. Supermoons happen when the moon is full at its perigee, or the place in its orbit that it is closest to Earth. This positioning makes the moon appear even bigger than normal. So, according to reports, this year will give us 3 supermoons in a row, which will appear this summer, beginning with one on June 14th and followed by ones on July 13th and August 12th. June's full moon will rise in the southeast around 9 p.m. Eastern Time for East Coast stargazers and stay visible in the sky until the next morning. Total lunar eclipse. Of course, no year is complete without the occurrence of eclipses, so this year, too, we are going to see a total lunar eclipse, which occurs when the Earth comes between the Sun and the full moon, blocking the Sun's direct rays from lighting up the moon. On May 15th through 16th, viewers across the United States will be able to marvel at part or the duration of a total lunar eclipse, when the Earth's shadow completely covers the moon in mid-May, depending on their location. At peak eclipse, the moon will reflect only the sun's rays that are passing through the Earth's dusty atmosphere. The atmosphere will scatter out most of the sun's blue light, bathing the eclipsed moon in a familiar blood-red glow. The second total lunar eclipse will cap off the year, starting at around 3 a.m. Eastern Time on the morning of November 8th. Those along the East Coast will be treated to a full eclipse from start to finish, while those in the West and Midwest will be able to catch a partial show of the blood moon. According to NASA, the moon's rosy hue is the result of the sun's rays bending around the Earth and filtering through its dusty atmosphere. Earth's shadow blocks out all the light except these few rays peeking around its edges. So in other words, the only light reflected off the moon represents all the world's sunrises and sunsets happening on Earth at the moment of the eclipse. The alignment of 5 planets. Another amazing and frightening event of 2022 would be the alignment of 5 planets. Early risers have the chance to spot a rare alignment of planets in mid to late June as Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn line up in a dazzling row across North American skies. For the best chance to see all 5 planets in the night sky at once, look to the southeast horizon in the morning twilight. Venus and Jupiter should be the brightest things in the sky. All of the planets will be arranged in a diagonal line, beginning with Mercury low on the eastern horizon and Saturn high in the south. A crescent waning moon will also join the lineup most mornings. As National Geographic notes, the 5 planets all stand out for being visible to the naked human eye, but those with a telescope and minimal light pollution might also spot a 6th planet, the icy giant Uranus, which hangs a bit higher than Venus and appears as a bright greenish dot. What is even more amazing is that they will all be aligned in their correct order out from the Sun. Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn, and the Moon, waning from a gibbous to a slender crescent phase, will pay a visit to each planet on specific mornings. Saturn on June 18th, Jupiter on June 21st, Mars on June 22nd, Venus on June 26th, and finally Mercury on June 27th. Perseid meteor shower. Amateur and seasoned stargazers alike across North America look forward to the Perseids every year for a reliably spectacular show. Named after the legendary Greek hero, the colorful fireballs appear to radiate from the constellation of Perseus, and they are coming to give us another amazing show this year. According to reports, during the mid of August, the meteor shower will occur at a rate of 150 to 200 meteors per hour. But unfortunately, the peak days of this year's shower will coincide with the nearly or entirely full moon, which will brighten the night sky significantly and drown out some of the show. So to make the most of the night, wait to stargaze until 2 or 3 hours before dawn, after the moon has set, but before the sun's rays start peeking over the horizon, and you would be able to experience an incredible show in the sky. Partial solar eclipse. A partial solar eclipse occurs when the moon covers only part of the sun. This can only be safely observed with a special solar filter or by looking at the sun's reflection. This year, toward the end of October, the dark shadow cone of the moon from where a total eclipse will be seen, which will completely miss the Earth, passing approximately 750 miles below the South Pole. But the moon's outer shadow, or penumbra, will scrape a part of the southern hemisphere, resulting in a partial eclipse that will be visible in a varying extent near the sunset across a swath of the South Pacific Ocean and southern and western portions of South America, including Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, southern Peru, southern Bolivia, western Paraguay, and a tiny slice of Brazil. It will be the greatest eclipse of the year to take place over the South Pacific Ocean, 300 miles to the northwest of Yelko Base, a Chilean Antarctic research base at South Bay Dormer Island. Any ship or traveler near this spot will see the sun will barely clear the west-northwest horizon, with nearly 2/3 of its diameter hidden behind the moon. The normally thick horizon haze could also alternate and redden somewhat the sun's light, giving it the appearance of a slice of cantaloupe melon. Geminid meteor shower. Those disappointed by the Perseids in 2022 might plan instead on catching the winter Geminids occurring on December 13th to the 14th, which appear to radiate from Gemini, the Twins constellation, best identified by its bright stars Castor and Pollux. This show is the result of 3200 Phaethon, a strange hybrid between an asteroid and a comet that orbits the Sun every 1.4 years and leaves a trail of dust and rocks in its wake. This annual show could produce up to 120 to 160 meteors per hour under optimal conditions, and according to the New York Times, the Perseids and Geminids are the most highly anticipated and most spectacular annual meteor showers each year. And this was it for today, guys. What are your thoughts on today's video? Which of the listed events are you looking forward to? Share your views with us in the comments below. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell icon for more amazing videos about space. And thank you for watching.